still having problems connecting your camera to your iPad, you may need to clear your settings. To do that, press Menu, come down to your Wi-Fi function, press Set. At the bottom of the screen you'll see where it says Info, General Settings. So you press Info, scroll down to where it says Clear Wi-Fi Settings, and press Set, and of course OK, and your Wi-Fi settings are now cleared. Next you'll need to reset the nickname for your camera. To do that, go back into your Wi-Fi function, set to OK. Now use the Q button or the Quick Function button to gain access to the numerical and letters, where you can then type in the name of your camera. I'm going to call my camera 6D number 2 this time, because that's the second tutorial we're doing in this subject. And again, I'm not very original when it comes down to camera names. So once I'm finished, press Menu for OK, bring your selection up to OK, and then Set to confirm. To connect to our smart device, just come down to your camera access point, OK. This time we're going to select manual connection mode and OK. It's going to ask you to confirm the camera's nickname, so it says press Menu to confirm. And this time you have the option between auto and manual settings. I'm going to stick with auto. However, I'm taking it off the AES up to none for the encryption. Now you're going to see that the Wi-Fi for the camera is now called 6D2 in this scenario. Again, if you nickname your camera something else, it will show up with a different name. As you can see in the iPad, the 6D2 is now showing up as a Wi-Fi server. I simply select it and wait for it to connect. This is where you have to show patience, because it can take a number of minutes for the camera to connect to the smart device. If you feel that nothing is happening, simply repeat the steps as before. So, once the camera has connected to the smart device, as you can see here, you simply minimize the settings screen and select the EOS Remote app. Okay, so just go back to my main menu. Go into my connection guide where you'll see the 6D2 listed. I simply press the name and you'll see on the camera it has now connected. However, I just need to confirm this, so I scroll down to where it says OK and press Set. And then just Set again to confirm. My camera is now connected to my iPad. However, I just want to confirm my settings just for peace of mind. So once I'm happy, I just press Menu to exit out. Here I'm just bringing up the images on the camera by pressing the play button, and then going into my camera image viewing on my iPad, where I can now see a list or a grid of the images which are on my camera. I can just press on the image to make it larger and review it. So once I'm happy, I can just go back to my main menu or just minimize the app. I've already downloaded these images to my iPad, so I just press on my gallery, and there are the images that I downloaded from my camera previously. Now the only down point to this is that anybody with the EOS app can now access the images on your Canon camera if they log on to the Wi-Fi network. So I would recommend using the encryption version, but if you can't, this is always another option for you.